So, if I'm gonna be honest with myself on this little topic we're gonna be talking about, is I believe that this might be a little too early to be talking about, but the rumors are out there for Marvel Capcom 4. This is what the video is going to be about. Now, I for myself I like playing Marvel Infinite. I know a lot of Marvel Capcom fans, die-hearted fans, very disappointed with the game. I was a little too, almost made me really consider going back to Marvel 3 and just having some fun, especially playing Ultimate 3 since it has more characters. It has one of my favorites. It's got the X-Men in there, and Marvel Infinite didn't have it. Now, with the rumor either possibly going to be talking about is this going to be another game, or is this another patch that was on hold because either Capcom or Marvel wanted us to really just forget about the whole thing and just believe that Marvel Infinite never really happened, or just Marvel Infinite is what we're gonna get and that's pretty much it. But in the process of everything, we've asked a lot since Street Fighter V in the beginning, when they had a problem with not just the roster but just how it started with Street Fighter V. There was a little disappointments in there, and then as Street Fighter V now with the arcade edition and everything else, Street Fighter V is completely saved, and a good job by Capcom and by Udon and everything else in the matter, and of course the devs. They did a great job recovering Street Fighter V, and now it's being played every single day, all the time, more than it usually does. Marvel Infinite, though, including the very, very bad storytelling mode, because it's referring to the MCU movies. It wasn't really everybody's favorite. It made it like, you can say that the closest thing that was cool about that story mode was just Thanos knowing what the Satsunui Hadu thing was in Ryu, and that was it. That was it in my personal opinion. I thought that was probably the coolest thing in the story mode, was just that of Thanos about to hold a Shinku Hadoken right at death. Like, that was okay. That was pretty cool. Besides everything else in the story, I was looking like it's not everybody's favorite. I consider Tekken 7 story better than Marvel Infinite. Yeah, that's a big pull. For the moment, it was just definitely it was just one of those tries of everybody saying, like, what if these other games had story modes? Street Fighter V I think has a great story mode. I really like it, and I can never get tired of playing it because it's Street Fighter. Tekken, at the time, it was odd. It's very odd because of Tekken's story-driven way. It's very odd on how it is. And Marvel was just, it was a copy paste on the Marvel movies, so not very exciting. Yeah, starring the Capcom people. But if this rumor is something that we should be excited for as Marvel Capcom fans, right away, no. I say no to me personally, because I'm not ready for a Marvel 4, because we already have a lot of fighting games on the way. Plus we're having Nintendo Switch, I think. We're having some ports, especially Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to the Switch. Other fighting games possibly going to the Switch in the future. New consoles. I'd say if Marvel vs. Capcom is going to have a new game, at least wait for the next gen on PlayStation, Xbox, at least. I mean, we probably won't get a new next gen console from Xbox, because we have the Xbox One X. That's considered, it's just a high class tool, but it's not going to be like the Xbox 4 or something like that. With PlayStation, I say Marvel MVC could have its next game come on the PlayStation 5 in the future. It makes sense, it fits, and at least it gives Capcom and Marvel, it gives the developers more time if they really want to redeem themselves for what everybody has been completely right about with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. A lot of people were disappointed, and they were right. And so, if they want to make a Marvel vs. Capcom 4, wait on it. Do not show us anything until a next gen console basically is out there. I honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I can wait. I can wait for a long time for a Marvel Capcom game. I can pull a Final Fantasy VII remake. Wait, you know, I can give them time, and precisely they need time. If they're gonna redeem themselves with Marvel vs. Capcom and have it be called Marvel vs. Capcom 4, time and money is actually proper for that. And since we're already having a lot of fighting games on their way as well, I'd say this is like at least with the proper time for them to actually have the time to make the game how the fans really want it to be. Like, make it bigger, more characters, more stages, you know, but probably leave out a story mode. I don't think a story mode is necessary for Marvel vs. Capcom because it's a little weird, but definitely have a bigger roster. You know, gotta include the X-Men. You have to include the X-Men in Marvel vs. Capcom game. Go back, if you're gonna do a Marvel 4, maybe redeem yourself. Make your Marvel 4 look like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because at least the second one is beyond one of my favorite arcade games to ever play. And that's another thing. Just arcade mode. Just make that just a badass thing. Arcade mode needs to be super cool. We don't need story mode. We just need an awesome arcade mode of all the characters. Maybe with what Marvel Infinite did on the good side of it, I could say the switch out of the characters, the fast pacing of switching out to continue your combos with two of your characters. If they want to bring it back to 3 characters like they did in Marvel 3, maybe keep that same system with 3 characters. That'd be actually really cool, and that'd be, you know, that'd be really talented for the fighting game community. At least it'd be more entertaining. At least you don't have to hold on to the switch button as you do in Marvel 3, and it sort of stalls it. At least in Marvel Infinite, keep that fast switching and put it into Marvel 4, because that's actually what's really cool about Marvel Infinite is that fast switching and combos, and at the same time make the game look pretty. Because even though Marvel Infinite is a fun game to play against online people and friends, either at a sleepover or whatever, you're hanging out at your buddy's house with four of your pals with their sticks, and they play Marvel Infinite. That's still fun. It's still fun. Just make the game look prettier, especially prettier than Marvel. I would say that's about it for me, because I know a lot of people are, you know, wanting to know if this is actually going to be right. You know, actually, we just don't know. We don't know if this is if we're ready for this. Rumors are out there, but I just don't think I don't think personally the fighting game community and people that love fighting games in general probably not ready for a Marvel Capcom game just yet. With all these other games coming out, like I said, we definitely can be sure that Capcom takes this time to redeem themselves to make Marvel vs. Capcom 4 the best game ever. If they can do that, I believe they can with time and money, with all these other fighting games that are coming out and all the new consoles, the new generation console stuff that will be announced. That amount of time, so 2020, I want to say 2020 or at least 2022, at least. That's what I want. So me personally, I can wait. I don't mind waiting for a long time, because we got other games out there, guys. We have we still have a lot of games coming. We still have Jump Force for a lot of Arena Fighter fans. Capcom, take your time and take charge. Do the impossible and make it look good, because us fighters can wait. We can wait for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. We can wait for it for a long time. At least me personally. So that's basically it. That's my thoughts on this rumored video. So if you guys have anything that you guys want to say about the whole deal, you have the right to comment down below this video. You have the right to like this video or not like this video. You have the right to subscribe to this channel if you guys want more content like this, or if you guys just like what we do on this channel for what it is. Please don't put a story mode in Marvel 4.